Throughout history, there have been countless discoveries that defy explanation, often leaving us to wonder if something otherworldly was at play.
No one was able to find out what these things were.
Perhaps this is some sort of extraterrestrial technology that we're dealing with.
They then saw through the periscope these 6 objects come out of the water.
Was this a hostile act of some sort? Brain capacity that is 2.5 times larger than the normal human brain.
There were certain segments of the DNA that didn't match anything known to be human.
DNA testable proof that extraterrestrials walked on Earth right among us.
Some of these mysterious findings suggest that aliens may have been visiting Earth for thousands of years, perhaps even influencing key moments in human history.
Hundreds of geometric shapes and at least 100 animals are present in this whole area.
Who made them? When were they made? Why? What's the purpose of them?
This was a really dramatic difference from what had been seen previously.
Today, we'll explore some of the most intriguing artifacts, ancient structures, and unexplained events that have sparked theories about extraterrestrial intervention, and examine the evidence that links these discoveries to alien contact. Which one is cuter? Like for the dog, comment for the cat. Number 1. Ancient microbial life. Imagine a meteorite landing on Earth, carrying more than just space dust. Within it are tiny, fossilized microbes that may be ancient alien life forms. This isn't science fiction, but a hypothesis some scientists are seriously exploring. Certain meteorites have been found to contain structures that resemble microbial fossils, sparking debates about whether these microscopic organisms originated from Earth or outer space. The idea that life could survive the extreme conditions of space, traveling on cosmic debris for millions of years before arriving on our planet, is a fascinating one. These discoveries hint that life may not be unique to Earth, and that microbial life could exist elsewhere in the universe. If true, it opens the door to the possibility that life on Earth could have even been seeded by these ancient travelers, offering a new perspective on our place in the cosmos. The Murchison meteorite. The Murchison meteorite made a memorable entrance in Australia in 1969, and it's been a scientific talking point ever since. This space rock wasn't just any chunk of debris, it was packed with over 90 amino acids, many of which are rarely found on Earth. That raised a big question. Could the building blocks of life have come from space? What makes the Murchison meteorite so intriguing is that it hints at the possibility that some of life's essential ingredients didn't start here but may have arrived from deep space. While it's not exactly proof of alien fossils, it does suggest that Earth might have gotten a little help in its early days from cosmic visitors. Number 3. Atacama alien. The Atacama humanoid, or Atta as it's often called, was discovered in Chile's Atacama Desert in 2003, and it's been a mystery ever since. At just 6 inches tall with an elongated skull and strange skeletal features, Atta doesn't look like any human we know. Naturally, this sparked wild speculation that it might be proof of alien life. For years, theories swirled around this tiny figure, with some claiming it was an extraterrestrial or perhaps a long-lost species. However, DNA analysis revealed that Atta is human, though with some rare genetic mutations that caused its unusual appearance. Even with this explanation, Atta continues to fuel imaginations, with people still intrigued by the strange proportions and the mystery of its origins. Number 4. Tassili Najak Cave Art. The Tassili Najak Cave Art, found in the remote Algerian Sahara, is a site that continues to puzzle and fascinate. Dating back thousands of years, these intricate rock paintings depict scenes of everyday life, hunting, dancing, and rituals. But what really grabs attention are the strange figures mixed in with the familiar. Some of these humanoid shapes, with large heads and strange features, look oddly out of place. Naturally, this has led to theories about ancient contact with extraterrestrials. Could these be depictions of beings from another world, or were our ancestors simply expressing artistic creativity. Some of the figures even seem to wear what looks like helmets or suits, sparking even more speculation. Number 5. Elongated skulls. The elongated skulls found in Peru and other parts of the world have sparked curiosity and debate for decades. These skulls, with their stretched and unusual shapes, don't quite match what we expect from human anatomy. Naturally, they've led to speculation about ancient aliens. Some people believe these skulls could be proof of extraterrestrial visitors or even hybrid beings. In reality, most of these elongated skulls are the result of a cultural practice called cranial deformation, where the skulls of infants were intentionally reshaped by binding them. This was done for various reasons, often as a sign of status or beauty. However, the sheer scale of these skulls and their bizarre appearance continues to feed the imaginations of those looking for otherworldly connections. Even though the practice has been explained, the mystery and intrigue around the elongated skulls remain. Number 6. Nazca lines. The Nazca lines, etched into the dry desert plains of southern Peru, are one of the most mysterious and captivating sights on Earth. These massive geoglyphs depicting animals, plants, and geometric shapes stretch across the desert floor, some as large as football fields. What makes them so intriguing is that they can only be fully appreciated from the sky, which naturally led to all kinds of speculation. For years, people have wondered who were they for. Some suggest the lines were part of astronomical calendars or sacred pathways. But the more out there theory, of course, is that they were made for visitors from above, perhaps even extraterrestrials, with shapes like birds and spiders seemingly designed to be seen from the air. It's easy to see why some think the Nazca lines were intended as signals or messages for beings in the sky. While the true purpose of the lines remains debated, their scale and precision keep fueling curiosity and theories of its possible alien origin. Number 7. The Tunguska event. The Tunguska event, which flattened a massive stretch of forest in Siberia in 1908, remains one of history's most mysterious explosions. With the power of 1,000 atomic bombs, it knocked down millions of trees, yet left no crater or definitive impact site. For over a century, scientists and conspiracy theorists alike have been puzzled by what caused this sudden devastation. The leading scientific explanation is that a meteor or comet exploded in the atmosphere before hitting the ground. But because no large fragments were ever found, the mystery persists. This has opened the door to more speculative theories, with some suggesting it could have been a secret experiment, or more intriguingly, the result of an alien craft crashing or an extraterrestrial weapon. Number 8. Umumua. Umumua, the mysterious object that zipped through our solar system in 2017, quickly became the subject of intense speculation. Its cigar-like shape, unusual speed, and strange trajectory left scientists scratching their heads. Unlike anything seen before, Umumua didn't behave like the typical comets or asteroids we're used to. Naturally, this fueled wild theories, including the tantalizing idea that it could be an alien probe or even a piece of advanced technology. Some researchers suggested that its strange behavior could be explained by natural causes, like a chunk of icy debris from another star system. But the lack of a visible comet tail or clear explanation made it easy to imagine Umumua as something more, an interstellar visitor on a secret mission. Number 9. Panspermia. Panspermia is one of those mind-bending theories that suggests life on Earth might have actually come from space. Instead of life starting here, in some ancient primordial soup, the idea is that microorganisms, or at least the building blocks of life, hitchhiked across the cosmos on comets, asteroids, or even dust particles, eventually landing on Earth and kicking off life as we know it. While it might sound like science fiction, there's some intriguing evidence to back it up. For instance, organic compounds have been found on meteorites, and some microbes on Earth are known to survive the harsh conditions of space. Could it be that our planet was seeded by life from a distant world, making all of us the ultimate space travelers? Though it's still a theory, panspermia opens up a fascinating possibility that life isn't just limited to Earth, but may be spread across the universe, waiting to take root on any planet it can find. Number 10. The Drake Equation. The Drake Equation is like a cosmic thought experiment for those wondering if we're truly alone in the universe. Formulated by astronomer Frank Drake in 1961, it's a simple formula that tries to estimate how many intelligent alien civilizations could exist in our galaxy. While it's not exactly hard science, more like an educated guess, it sparked countless debates among astronomers, scientists, and UFO enthusiasts alike. The equation factors in things like the rate of star formation, the number of planets that could potentially support life, and how likely it is that life evolves into intelligent beings capable of communication. The tricky part? Most of these values are still unknown or highly speculative, which means the answer could range from "we're 1 in a million" to "the galaxy is teeming with alien life." The Drake Equation keeps us thinking about the possibility that intelligent life is out there, somewhere, just waiting to be discovered. Number 11. The Vinka figurines. The Vinka figurines, discovered in the Balkans and dating back to around 5000 BCE, are among the most puzzling artifacts from ancient history. These small clay figures depict humanoid beings with elongated heads, large almond-shaped eyes, and strangely proportioned bodies, features that seem oddly reminiscent of modern-day depictions of extraterrestrials, while mainstream archaeologists view them as representations of gods, spirits, or early religious symbols from the Vinka culture. Some can't help but wonder if these figures might be evidence of ancient alien contact. The unusual, almost otherworldly appearance of the figurines has sparked speculation that the people of this ancient civilization may have been depicting beings they encountered or imagined as visitors from the stars. Number 12. The Dogon Tribe. The Dogon tribe of Mali has long fascinated researchers, particularly due to their deep astronomical knowledge of the star Sirius. What's truly intriguing is that the Dogon have ancient stories about Sirius having a companion star known today as Sirius B, a white dwarf that isn't visible to the naked eye and was only confirmed by modern telescopes in the 20th century. According to Dogon legend, their ancestors were visited by beings from the Sirius system called the Nommo, who passed down this cosmic knowledge. These stories have led some to speculate that the Dogon's understanding of Sirius could be evidence of ancient alien contact. How else, they argue, could an isolated ancient culture know so much about a distant star system? While skeptics suggest this knowledge may have come from early European explorers, the Dogon's tales continue to stir curiosity. Number 13. The Dog Figurines. The dog figurines, dating back to 14,000 BCE, are some of the most mysterious artifacts from Japan's ancient Jomon period. These small, intricately crafted clay figures are humanoid in shape, but with strikingly unusual features: large, round eyes, elongated limbs, and what some say looks like modern-day protective gear or even spacesuits. Naturally, these features have led to speculation that the dog might represent ancient alien visitors. While most historians and archaeologists view the figurines as religious or ceremonial objects, possibly used to represent fertility or spiritual beings, others can't help but wonder if the artists were depicting something or someone they had seen. The exaggerated features make the dog figurines seem otherworldly, adding to the fascination around their true purpose. Number 14. Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan, the ancient city in Mexico, remains one of the most enigmatic and impressive sites of the ancient world. Built over 2,000 years ago, its massive pyramids, especially the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon, dominate the landscape, leaving modern visitors in awe of the architectural achievement. But it's not just the size that fascinates, it's the mystery surrounding who built it and why. One of the intriguing elements is the presence of mica, a mineral not local to the area, found embedded in the city's structures. Mica has heat-resistant properties, and some have speculated that its inclusion suggests an advanced knowledge of energy or even technology, possibly influenced by extraterrestrials. With its precise layout, often aligned with celestial events, and the mysterious disappearance of the people who built it, Teotihuacan, continues to fuel speculation around its true origin. Number 15. The Iron Pillar of Delhi. The Iron Pillar of Delhi, standing over 1,600 years old, is a metallurgical marvel that has left historians and scientists intrigued for centuries. This 23-foot tall pillar, made almost entirely of iron, has resisted rust and corrosion despite being exposed to the harsh elements of India's climate. Its preservation defies what we would expect from ancient iron-working techniques, leading to endless speculation about its origin. Some theorists suggest that the pillar's unique resistance to decay might hint at knowledge or technology far beyond what was available at the time, possibly even influenced by extraterrestrial intervention. Its construction during the reign of Chandragupta II remains a mystery, especially given the seemingly advanced metallurgy used to create it. While most experts attribute the pillar's resilience to a combination of pure iron, specific environmental conditions, and a protective oxide layer, the iron pillar still inspires curiosity and wonder. How such advanced craftsmanship was achieved so long ago continues to puzzle and fascinate. Number 16. Stone Spheres of Costa Rica. The stone spheres of Costa Rica, scattered throughout the Decrease Delta, are one of the most puzzling archaeological finds in the world. These near-perfectly round stone balls, some weighing up to 15 tons, were crafted by an ancient civilization between 600 and 1000 CE. What makes them so mysterious is their precision and unknown purpose. No written records explain why these spheres were made, how they were transported, or what they represented. Some theories suggest they were used for ceremonial or astronomical purposes, while others lean toward more exotic explanations, including the possibility of ancient extraterrestrial involvement due to their unnatural perfection. Their sheer size and accuracy, combined with the fact that many of them were placed in seemingly deliberate alignments, have left researchers scratching their heads, whether they were symbols of power, markers of something more cosmic, or just artistic feats. The stone spheres leave us with many questions about the capabilities and motivations of the ancient people who created them. Number 17. Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe, located in modern-day Turkey, is one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries of recent times. Dating back around 12,000 years, this ancient site predates Stonehenge by several millennia and is considered the world's oldest known temple. The site's intricately carved stone pillars, arranged in massive circular formations, showcase a level of sophistication that seems far ahead of its time, especially given that it was built by hunter-gatherers long before the advent of agriculture. What really stirs the imagination is how such a complex structure came to be without what we consider the basics of civilization, cities, writing, or even metal tools. Some theorists have speculated that the advanced engineering and astronomical alignments could point to knowledge passed down from an unknown, perhaps even extraterrestrial source. Number 18. The Moai of Easter Island. The Moai of Easter Island are towering stone figures that have captivated the world for centuries. Carved by the Rapa Nui people between 1400 and 1650 CE, these statues, some standing over 30 feet tall and weighing up to 80 tons, are scattered across the island, facing inland as if watching over the land. But how these massive figures were created, moved, and erected remains one of history's great mysteries. Theories abound about how the Rapa Nui, with limited resources, managed to transport the Moai miles from the quarries where they were carved. Some suggest they were walked upright, using ropes, while others speculate that outside knowledge, possibly even extraterrestrial assistance, might have played a role due to the sheer scale of the feat. While most scholars agree the Moai were built to honor ancestors or represent important figures, their imposing presence and the technological puzzle of their creation continue to inspire fascination and spark debate. Number 19. The Mokulimbembe. The Mokulimbembe is a creature from the dense jungles of the Congo Basin, often described by locals as a living dinosaur. With tails dating back centuries, it's said to resemble a sauropod, with a long neck, large body, and tail, a creature straight out of prehistoric times. The name itself translates to one who stops the flow of rivers, referring to its supposed enormous size. For years, explorers and cryptozoologists have ventured into the Congo in search of the Mokele Mbembe, hoping to find evidence of its existence. Some believe that if a creature like this still roams the earth, it could challenge our understanding of extinction or even point to the possibility of ancient creatures preserved through unknown means, perhaps even by extraterrestrial intervention. While mainstream scientists attribute the sightings to misidentified animals like elephants or crocodiles, the legend of the Mokele Mbembe endures, adding a sense of wonder and mystery to one of the world's most remote and unexplored regions. Number 20. The Yonaguni Monument. The Yonaguni Monument, submerged off the coast of Japan, is one of the most debated underwater discoveries in recent history. Found in the 1980s, this massive stone structure sits 25 meters beneath the sea, with sharp, angular formations that resemble a stepped pyramid or ancient city. The striking geometry of the monument has led some to speculate that it was once part of a lost civilization, perhaps predating human history as we know it. While many geologists argue that the formations are natural, shaped by underwater currents and tectonic activity, others believe the monument's precise, almost architectural appearance suggests it could have been crafted by human or possibly extraterrestrial hands. Its submerged state has even fueled theories that it might be remnants of an ancient advanced society lost to rising sea levels, similar to the legends of Atlantis. Number 21. The Green Fireballs. The green fireballs, spotted over the skies of New Mexico in the late 1940s and early 1950s, have long baffled both scientists and UFO enthusiasts. These mysterious glowing objects would appear suddenly, streak across the sky, and then vanish just as quickly. Unlike typical meteor showers, these fireballs glowed a vivid green and seemed to move with a precision that left witnesses wondering if they were more than just natural phenomena. Number 22. Sky Stone of Sierra Leone. The Sky Stone of Sierra Leone, also known as the Blue Stone, is one of the most puzzling discoveries in modern archaeology. Found in West Africa, this unusual blue-hued stone stands out not only for its striking color, but for its composition. Scientific tests have shown it to be composed of over 70% oxygen, along with carbon, silicon, calcium, and other elements not typically found together in nature. Some even claim its makeup is unlike anything found naturally on Earth. The stone's origins remain a mystery, leading to theories that it could be of extraterrestrial origin. Its vibrant blue color and otherworldly composition have stirred the imagination, with some speculating that it may be a fragment of a meteorite or an artifact from an ancient alien civilization. While skeptics suggest the Sky Stone is simply an unusual geological anomaly, the intrigue around it persists. Whether it's a natural wonder or a relic from the stars, the Sky Stone is a reminder of how much there is still unknown to us. Number 23. The Lake Baikal UFO. Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater lake in the world, has long been a hotspot for mysterious and unexplained phenomena, particularly when it comes to UFO sightings. Located in Siberia, this ancient lake has seen numerous reports of strange lights hovering over its waters and even unidentified objects emerging from the depths. Local fishermen and residents have long shared tales of glowing orbs and craft-like objects moving in ways that defy explanation. In one of the most famous incidents, Soviet military divers in the 1980s reported encountering humanoid figures deep in the lake, dressed in strange, silvery suits. These beings were supposedly seen at depths of 50 meters, and when the divers attempted to capture them, they were forcefully thrown to the surface, resulting in serious injury. Such stories have led to speculation that Lake Baikal might be home to an underwater alien base, or that extraterrestrial visitors are monitoring the region. While skeptics point to natural explanations like gas emissions or atmospheric phenomena, the lake's reputation as a UFO hotspot continues to spark fascination and debate. Whether it's myth or something more, Lake Baikal's eerie activity remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of the area. Number 24. Pumapunku. Pumapunku, an ancient archaeological site in Bolivia, stands as one of the most baffling wonders of the ancient world. Part of the larger Tiwanaku complex, Pumapunku features massive stone blocks, some weighing up to 130 tons, carved with incredible precision. The stones fit together so tightly that not even a razor blade can slip between them, and their interlocking design suggests a level of sophistication far ahead of their time. What puzzles researchers is how the Tiwanaku people, who lived over 1,500 years ago, could have achieved such advanced engineering without metal tools or the wheel. The intricately carved stone blocks, many of which have perfectly straight edges and precise circular drill holes, have led to wild speculation. Some believe Pumapunku might have been built with the assistance of advanced technology, possibly even of extraterrestrial origin, while archaeologists attribute the site to human ingenuity, pointing to clever techniques using stone tools and manpower. The sheer scale and accuracy of Pumapunku keep fueling theories about ancient alien influence. That's all for today's video. Let us know in the comments, what do you think about these possibly alien discoveries? Do you think we are being visited by extraterrestrials? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. See you next time.